What is going on, guys? Rob Reese here. Just wanted to do a quick live update on and talk about Facebook fan pages and why they're so important. I've personally neglected mine, and just from the research that I've been doing, I think it's super important to really consider adding this to your plan of action because of just how important and what it can do for you. Give me a like and a share. I think it's going to be a really cool topic that I'm going to discuss here, and got something to mention a little later on. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. Can you actually hear me? Because the last time I did this, no one could hear me. And all right, so perfect. It is working today. So how's everybody doing today? Got a haircut this weekend, feeling pretty good. It's Monday, and of course, I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Susie, how's it going? How you doing today? Susie is on. Give me a like and a share, Susie. I got a lot of stuff that I plan on sharing today that I think is going to be extremely valuable as it pertains to Facebook fan pages, because a lot focused on our personal profiles, we seem to neglect and put on the side as a secondary topic our Facebook fan pages, if you even have one. And I really wanted to share with you just some interesting numbers about Facebook in general. As of 2012, there are over 1 billion Facebook users. Okay, this is quite literally the biggest platform online to engage with different people, especially in the realm of business, internet marketing, network marketing, getting to know new people, not just simply for personal reasons. While it is a social media platform, social has a large connotation to it, and when you're not leveraging all of the tools that are available to you, especially if they're free, since building a Facebook fan page is free, it's really doing a disservice to your business. A couple of additional items I wanted to discuss was why Facebook fan pages are so important, and I found this interesting article that I want to pull up here, if I can actually pull it back up. Why Facebook, let me pull it back up, fan pages. So for some reason, I lost, let's see if I can pull it back up, just bear with me for a second. Why Facebook pages. Let's see if I can find this again. Kim, my Facebook pages. All right, so business. All right. Looks like I lost the ball on that one, but I tell you what, I can actually find it real quick. Let me just pull it back up here. Let me know where you guys are at, where you guys are from. I'd love to get to interact with you a little bit more. Here we go. Found it. So happy about that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I am talking about why it's important for Facebook fan pages to be built and leveraged on Facebook rather than simply utilizing your regular Facebook profile. And what I found was this really interesting article. One of the things that I thought was extremely interesting is that it is the biggest marketplace, quite frankly, period. The biggest marketplace that you can Melbourne, Florida. Well, nice to see. I'm envying you and your weather right now. I want to share with you this statistic here real quick because of how humongous this platform actually is. And it's based on the web audience that is completely on the web. Okay. The amount of people that are on Facebook are 71.2% of the US web audience. Okay. So 70% of the internet. Okay. And just think about how big the internet actually is on Facebook. Now, how does this tie into Facebook fan pages for your business, for your brand? It quite frankly it's based on the fact that on your social profile, there's limitations to what you can do. Why you should have a Facebook fan page is quite extensive, but you have a limit of 5,000 friends on your normal profile, whereas a fan page, you're not going to be restricted number of people. The great thing about Facebook fan pages is that it is super targeted if you do what is known as targeting your audience, whether through ads or just natural growth. You can build up an audience that wants exactly what you are all about, what you are putting out there. Because one of the things that I'm sure every one of us struggle with is the fact that not every single one of your friends is interested in the business opportunity that you're promoting, and you're trying to leverage your Facebook profile, which is really meant just to get to know friends and things of this nature. So it's not as targeted. Now it can be, but then again, you're limited by the 5,000 limit. In addition to that, not only is it limited by having a normal Facebook profile and unlimited when you're building a fan page, you get certain analytics. Facebook has called Insights. It allows you to track your fan base by demographic, gender, age, location, language. I know that I like to target English-speaking audience only. It's just who I think resonates more so with what I do. You can also track comments that receive the most interaction, which will allow you to continue providing content that will engage your target audience. So you'll be able to cater exactly to the audience with the things that you post. With the things that you post, it's going to be a lot more targeted because you'll have a lot more information given to you. You'll know exactly what it is. Perez, I'm not actually talking about paid services, at least not right now. I'm talking about building a Facebook fan page and really nurturing that instead of simply using your normal Facebook profile. A Facebook fan page is completely free. If you go on your sidebar, I wish I could zoom, but if you go on your sidebar when you're on your page, you'll see where it says explore, and it has groups, saved, events, pages. If you click on pages, you can create one completely for free. Let's see here. But isn't it like Snapchat? Isn't what like Snapchat? Could you be more specific in that question, Perez? I'm not sure what you're asking. No, if you're asking if Facebook fan pages are like Snapchat, absolutely not. It is. It works essentially the same as your Facebook profile. However, it is specifically for business. It is specifically for building up a brand, to build up yourself as a brand, as a company, as someone to follow for a specific purpose. So, for instance, I'm in the internet marketing niche where I teach people how to make money from home and things like this. I cater to people who would be more entrepreneurial minded, people who are investors, things like this. Now, it does go to the next topic on why a Facebook fan page is extremely important. It is, quite frankly, because of branding. Facebook pages are a bit different because it does things that your personal profile does not. Fan pages actually allow you to brand your business, use your logo as your custom look that you're going for. You can leverage it to look the same as your website if you have a website. This is really a valuable tool that's available to you so that you can be consistent and congruent across the different platforms. If you're building a Twitter business page, if you're building a Facebook page, and if you have a website and a logo and all of these things, you can make this congruent across multiple social media platforms to where Facebook regular profiles is just not the place that you're going to be able to do that as well. And of course, it's going to help with driving traffic to your website. This one is really huge because it has to do with fully indexed, I found out, by Google, which means that anything you post on your fan page can be found by anyone doing a Google search. No one's necessarily going to find that by posting on your just normal Facebook page, your profile page, because you're branding a page. They look at this as a website. They look at it as a website that's going to be indexed. So when somebody does a search, and guess what? You're the most popular, engaged Facebook fan page that has shared a link or a blog or something, guess what? Your Facebook fan page is gonna pop up in Google. Whereas if you shared the same information on your regular profile, you're probably not going to be seen in Google. So it's going to help really with your website traffic and your Facebook fan page traffic. In addition to that, it's just gonna help drive more people to your website because they have little buttons on there that you can go ahead and put click here, sign up here, or go to my website here, a button that will be interactive for your audience to actually use, which I don't have to tell you why that's important. That's what I am looking for. Let's see. That's what I am looking for, and my niche. Well, the one problem that I notice a lot of people have is that it's super time consuming, right? You can't really keep up very well with both your profile page and your Facebook fan page, and there are a number of tools out there. I'm going to go ahead and comment a link to something called ReachMultiply. Is really an awesome tool that I just picked up the other day. Okay, it's going to help you save your time and efforts if you're building an internet marketing business, if you're trying to build up a fan page. There it is. Go ahead. It is an opt-in page, but it will bring you to the page that I'm about to speak to you about. It's called the ReachMultiply. I picked it up the other day. What it allows you to do is not only run multiple Facebook fan pages from a single platform, but it allows you to set up what is known are campaigns. Campaigns can be anything from you want to set certain images or memes to schedule to post every day this week or for the month. And what it will enable you to do is take different photos that you can search for in the tool. Okay, you can search for these images that are in the tool itself. You can select them and tell them what day of the week, what time of the day that you want it to go and broadcast to your fan page. Okay, that's just one of the features. Another feature is that it has integration with YouTube. So when you want to set up a campaign for, let's say, videos, for example, I set up a campaign on my Wealth with Rob Facebook fan page to distribute videos for the remainder of the month in just a few clicks. So when I did a search for inspirational quotes for business in the tool, it gave me a list, as YouTube would when you do a search. It gave me a list of videos. It allows me to preview them so that I can see that it is actually relevant to what I'm looking to do. I went ahead and scheduled for the remainder of the month a different video of inspirational value, because this is the audience that I'm catering to distribute these very videos every day of the week until the end of the month, and I've set it and I forget it. I can do the same thing with any business opportunity links that I may want to get out to my audience. And the more you post throughout the day, they usually say post 4 times a day: morning, mid-morning, early afternoon, early evening. There are time frames that are best for different days. You can search that on Google. But if I leverage that information and I start posting different items every single day during the most popular times of the day to post, guess what? If I have an automated system, it's naturally going to grow my fan base. It's naturally going to grow my Facebook fan page, and it's going to do you a lot of good, because you're going to be leveraging your time. You're going to be spending your time. Let's see here. Perez says, I need to speak with you about this more in detail if you have the time. Absolutely, Perez. I actually plan on, let me know, guys, if you're still watching, do you want for me to go through a walkthrough of this program? Because I can do a different live where I do an actual walkthrough of what this program does and how it's going to benefit you, how it's going to leverage your time, how it's going to help you make more money, do it quicker. If you are interested in me doing so, just go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. And if you haven't liked or shared this video, I would certainly appreciate it. But there are some additional items that I wanted to go over with you as it pertains to just the reality of utilizing social media to your benefit. Because if you are living in a rock, then you wouldn't know any of this. But check this out: 57% of people talk more online than they do in real life. Okay, so doing business on the internet is extremely important. This is an absolutely incredible statistic that they have here, because just 5-10 years ago, I remember that people always went out, they did things, but now people are congregating online. They're even starting online pubs to where, and I'm not talking about like a bar, I'm talking about congregation of a place where people gather to get to know one another. They share stories with one another. The internet is an absolutely fascinating place, and this is the way of the future. You have to be leveraging Facebook or all of social media rather to really be doing something on here. Look at this statistic. 48% of young Americans find out about news through. Okay, so half of the information that is found in the world is found via the internet. So, and of course, as you've scrolled through your news feed, you've seen NBC, Fox News, CNBC, all the other news outlets. They are leveraging the internet to get out the latest news possible. How many times can we hear about political scandals or political this and that? And the first place you probably find out about it is on Facebook, right? Tell me if you disagree, let me know in the comments. But most of our news, people are getting from the internet. And I would say Facebook is certainly one of those. And of course, if you can share news that is relevant to your business, if you can share news about your business, about the niche of your business through Facebook, this is just going to serve you better. Now, there are some additional things, but I'm not going to go through all the list that I found, but I did find this one extremely interesting. Check this one out, okay? 750 million photos were uploaded over New Year's weekend. Think about this, okay? Photos more often than not get more traction, more engagement than anything else on the web, especially on social media. Definitely the case for Instagram. But when we're talking about posting images on Facebook, when was the last time you posted something of like your family or dinner, and guess what? You get a ton of likes, a ton of shares. Guess what? People love visual things. And if you're not utilizing that aspect of your social media to grow your audience, whether it's through your regular profile page or a fan page, you're really doing a disservice to yourself. That's really all I have today, guys. If you're interested in that ReachMultiply, I threw a link in there. I highly suggest it. I picked it up myself the other day. If you're interested in seeing me do a walkthrough of that software, it is a web-based software. It doesn't matter if you're PC or Mac. But if you're interested in me doing a walkthrough of it later on today, I will certainly do so. But I appreciate you guys joining me. Happy almost Valentine's Day. There we go, that little Valentine's Day borders that they have in this tool. God bless you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome Monday. Take it easy, and I will see you a little bit later.